Hello, good morning. We're gonna have some food and then we're gonna go to the gym. I am so sleepy. Let's have coffee.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind. Like a candle, I just burn away. All we really have is time. All we really have is time. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you.
I had a lot of food before the gym, which I don't typically do, but I went later than usual so my little brother can join me, so I didn't want to go with an empty stomach. After digesting a little, we went to the gym and it was leg day. There's a lot of problems workout cannot fix, but at least it can always elevate my mood and leave me more productive during the day. When I do go to the gym in the morning, my whole day is so much better. Anyways, after the workout, I made my post-workout raspberry smoothie, which is the easiest and yummiest smoothie in one. Just blended together banana, frozen raspberries, soy protein, ground flax seeds, peanut butter and plant milk in a blender until it was smooth. I also craved something savory, so made a quick sourdough with hummus and cucumber. You can never go wrong with this combination, and had these as my breakfast / post-workout meal.
Body but you. I don't wanna waste it on anybody.
So I have some pasta cravings and I also have a broccoli to use up, so let's make some broccoli pasta. How cool is this pasta? I don't think I've ever seen such pasta.
For the pasta, I first cut up all the veggies, starting with a head of broccoli, which I added to the cooking pasta 3 minutes before it was done, so let the broccoli quickly cook through. Drain the broccoli pasta combo and went back to cutting vegetables. I cut up tomatoes, garlic and onion. Since a pasta sauce makes a good pasta, I also made this amazing sauce. For this, I blended together rinsed butter beans, soaked cashews, coconut milk, and turmeric. Then in a large pan, I sauteed the onion and garlic with olive oil, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Added in all the tomatoes and let them cook down. Then I poured over that beautiful sauce, added in some nutritional yeast, and after just a few minutes of simmer, stirred in the pasta and broccoli.
Can it get any creamier? I don't think so.
This pasta dish is done in 20 minutes and it is incredibly nourishing, filling, and delicious.
With anybody but you.
It's such a colorful pasta. Wow, so good. So good.
I don't wanna waste it on anybody.
For dinner, all I wanted was a heartwarming big bowl of soup because I had a hard day, and so I started off by cutting some carrots, tofu, and spring onions. In a large bowl, I combined miso paste with garlic powder, vegetable stock, soy sauce, and hot water. Once it dissolved, I added some rice noodles, spinach leaves, the carrots, spring onion, and tofu. Poured hot water over the whole thing and let them sit in that for 3 minutes. This way, the noodles can cook in this bowl, and so it cannot get any easier.
Honestly, guys, I had such a hard day, mentally exhausting because of family stuff. This bowl of soup is like a warm hug, and I'm gonna watch Gossip Girl because it's fall and I always watch Gossip Girl when it's fall. Honestly, this was so easy to make and always so good. Oh wow, incredible. make yourself a big bowl, warm soup. Treat yourselves because you know you deserve it.
Just a famous artist, like Picasso. Serena, a guy starts out in his blue period and everything's great, but it's only a matter of it on so that you can
I'm
authentic messages that want you.
wasted on anybody. Take it with anybody but you.
Just having a few dates and my tea. This morning I'm making pancakes, apple pancakes, so it's gonna be apple in the middle because it's fall and why not, right? Banana.
Pancakes are already epic on their own, but with an extra slice of apple in the middle, I would say it's the ultimate fall experience. I love just blending all the ingredients together, makes it really easy.
Make sure to cut these out.
I thinly sliced an apple and dipped them slice by slice into the pancake batter. Frying them wasn't easy, but I still managed. I also had some leftover pancake batter, so just fried those without apples in the end. Topped the pancakes with coconut yogurt and stewed berries. It was incredibly delicious, worth all the effort.
Okay, leftover lunch. It's hot. Cheers.
After lunch we went to have chai lattes at my favorite place in Budapest. Honestly, they make the best chai lattes I've ever had, and we had a little date afternoon/night with my boyfriend.
2 a.m. in the car playing my favorite song.
Chai latte.
Turn it up, windows down, we sing along.
For dinner we went to have vegan burgers. I got myself this vegan quote-unquote chicken burger, which was breaded tofu or seitan. I'm not sure, but it was so good. I just loved it.
It's bright, let's have some fun.
Dinner time. It's a veg chicken burger, so veggie chicken. I have some steak fries and vegan cheese sauce. So good. Wow, this is insane. What is happening with my hair? So good.
They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much. And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh, this is everything.
From the place where we got our chai lattes, we also get some banana bread. It was vegan, so I had to try. Mine is better than this one. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. Taste test. It's a little soggy, but good. The taste is really good, but the texture is not the best. I'm ready for Christmas. I've been drinking from this all year, so it's a chamomile tea, by the way. Now we're gonna watch something. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, guys, before we continue with today's video, me and the dogs would like to tell you that you can find most of my recipes from this video on my new website, which I built thanks to Squarespace, who is the sponsor of today's video. I have a website now where you can access all of my recipes. including the ones from this video. Thanks to Squarespace, which is an incredible website building platform. They have so many templates to choose from. You can easily customize it to your unique taste, whether you want to attract new clients or you want to write a blog or share recipes like I do. You can do it with Squarespace. If you want to try for yourself, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, you go to squarespace.com/Justcallmeflora to save 10% off your first purchase of domain or website by using my code Justcallmeflora. So thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check them out. And don't forget to check my website out for the recipes if you want to make any of them. And let's get back to cooking.
Appalachian sunrise.
I initially wanted to make chickpea crepes for breakfast, but I ended up trying something new. I mixed together chickpea flour with water, some spices, cornstarch and olive oil. I cut up tomatoes, garlic and some leek, sauteed the garlic in a pan, seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and added in the tomatoes and leek. A can of white beans went in there as well, and I let these cook down for a few minutes. I added nutritional yeast and poured in the chickpea mixture. I aimed for kind of like a scrambled egg situation, but without the eggs, obviously. I was just curious what it would be like, and it turned out really nice and so satisfying.
I just add these avocados on top.
I follow the golden. Golden.
They're the luckiest dogs alive.
Nothing says cozy season like a cream soup in my dictionary, so that's what I was making for lunch. It was a super easy lentil carrot soup. I cut up onion, garlic, carrot and potatoes. In a large pot, I sauteed the onions and garlic, seasoned with curry powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. Poured over vegetable stock and added in the veggies, as well as some red lentils. I left these to simmer on medium heat for 30 minutes until the potatoes were soft and the lentils cooked. Then I added in turmeric, chili flakes, coconut milk, and all that left was to blend it with a hand mixer. It was very easy and turned out so good. Garnished it with coconut yogurt, basil, and chili flakes, and enjoyed. It was super creamy and really delicious.
I, of course, have some sourdough.
Later I made some apple crisp. It's literally the easiest thing to put together. I just cut up a few apples and mixed together with forest fruits and cinnamon in a baking pan. In a bowl I mixed oats with agave syrup and cinnamon and topped the fruits with it. Baked this in the oven at 165 degrees Celsius for around 15 minutes, and I served it with coconut yogurt and had all the cozy fall vibes going with it.
I have some popcorn. I'm having it with nutritional yeast and garlic powder.
Golden, golden things. Golden, I'll follow when we go.
This morning breakfast was oatmeal. Once I tried blended oatmeal, I never went back. It just means I used oat flour instead of whole oats, and it makes the biggest difference. It's so creamy. I started off by mashing half a banana, and in a pot I mixed together oat flour, plant milk, cinnamon, clove and ground flax seeds. Then I added in the banana and cooked for 2 minutes on medium heat. I turned the heat off and mixed in some soy protein. I also caramelized banana with agave syrup. Pour the oatmeal into a bowl, top with leftover apple crisp, peanut butter, and all the caramelized banana rounds. It was so good. I'm back from the gym and I'm having my beautiful bowl of oats. Wow, so good, this banana. I'm just reheating yesterday's soup. Still so good. Have some bread. See ya, Mia. See ya. Oh. I'm having my second bowl of soup and my second bread. Bon appetito! For dinner, I made an incredible noodle dish, which was also really easy. First, I put together a sauce from miso paste, soy sauce, agave syrup, olive oil, garlic powder, and chili flakes. Then I cut up a bok choy, separated the bottom and the top, and cut them into small bits. I also cut up spring onion, firm tofu, onion, and garlic. I fried the tofu with olive oil and a little soy sauce for 5 minutes until they were nice and crispy on the outside. Meanwhile, I also cooked chow mein noodles in salty water, then I drained them. Finally, I sauteed the onions and garlic in a large pan with olive oil, salt and pepper, added in a cup of frozen green beans, the bottom part of the bok choy, and sauteed them for a few minutes. I also added the bok choy leaves and spring onion with a splash of water to cook them down. Finally, the noodles went in along with the tofu and the sauce. Mixed these all together and sprinkled on some sesame seeds to finish. Plated them all on up and enjoyed my lovely dinner. Isn't she a beauty? Oh my god, so good. Yum.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
On Tuesday, I kickstarted my morning with a full body day. Most of the days I'm doing workouts from Natasha Oceane's guides. They're super challenging, but that's the best part about them. They keep things interesting. For breakfast, I made a chocolate chia pudding, one of my favorite breakfasts of all time. For this, I blended together a banana in the blender along with cocoa powder, soy protein, plant milk, and peanut butter. You can also add the chia seeds here. I prefer stirring them in later. Pour the mixture into a big bowl and add the chia seeds. Mix them well and leave it in the fridge for an hour before eating, which makes this breakfast perfect to meal prep. I top my chia pudding with coconut yogurt, some granola and raspberries, and dived in. Extremely silky, smooth, and tastes like heaven. For lunch, I made a Hungarian dish, but vegan. It's like a noodle, it's called nokedli, and it's usually accompanied by a stew. The recipe is on my website for all the details, but essentially I just made the batter and set that aside to rest for 30 minutes while I made a mushroom stew. I cut up a bunch of button mushrooms along with red onion, yellow onion, and garlic. I sauteed all of these onions in olive oil with lots of spices like salt, pepper, garlic powder, and curry powder. Then added all the mushrooms with a splash of water and soy sauce and let these fry away for around 7 minutes. Once all the water was gone, I added in tomato paste and the tomatoes and let those cook down as well for a few minutes. Then I poured in vegetable stock, vegan cooking cream, as well as nutritional yeast, some fresh parsley, and lots of smoked paprika. Let this simmer on low heat for a few more minutes and it's done. And now back to the gnocchi. I boiled water in a pot, added in some oil and salt, and using this white thing, I teared the dough into small bits. Then after 30 seconds, I removed them from the water and repeated this until the batter was gone. It looks complicated, but it's actually super easy to do.
You guys have no idea how nostalgic this food is to me. My dad used to make this all the time when we were kids. I'm excited. Oh my god, it's incredible. Well, it's the evening now and I'm in a mood to make some brownies, so I will make some brownies and you're coming with me.
I started off the brownie by making a flax egg and then mixed all the dry ingredients in a large bowl. This brownie is essentially triple chocolate, and that sounds just as good as it tastes because there is cocoa powder, chocolate chips, and melted vegan chocolate, so it's like a chocolate heaven. And pour the batter into the parchment lined baking sheet and bake the brownie for 25 to 30 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius.
Mia, hello! Hello, Mia! I honestly don't know what's better, the cake or the batter. This is so good. I know I shouldn't, but I also should, you know. I don't have energy to cook something, but I will make an avocado toast. I would like to have chickpeas, but we don't have chickpeas.
The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't.
So good. I love sauerkraut and avocado, and sourdough is like one of my favorite things.
Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too late.
You're watching.
And yeah, we're crazy, deep in
Gorgeous brownie. That's my tea.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna.
Okay, this was a disaster, but we did it. We did it with your help. Thank you for helping, Mia. Thank you for helping. Ah!